Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 24 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And, Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Hill is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Roten in at the point. Pass to Miles. He kicks to Roten. Shot clock at 6. Hill, a screen on Verjao. Here's Roten. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's LeBron. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking here at some numbers for George. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging about 19 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Both free throws good for Irving. The Pacers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Hill, a screen on Irving. There's a good screen from deep. Miles. And Irving pulls it down.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal.
And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Second is Paul George.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists, and really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Here's Freak. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's George on the wing, covered by Irving. This one for 3. That's good. Roten's got himself on the board with 3 there. Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Freak sets a screen for LeBron.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Freak sets a screen for James. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Only their first.
Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Hill. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And so here is Indiana. Freak, he's in at the point. He's out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Hill penetrating, and that one's good. Hill's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Here's Marjanovic, and Turner with the block. Good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Johnson sets the screen for Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. That's good on the jump shot. Freak's got 28.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
From deep, Miles. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The drive by Hill. Johnson. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Stolen by Miles. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Freak comes in for Shumpert. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Roten. Roten's got his 7th assist in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Back to Ellis. From 11 feet away, and he recovers it. Roten, no good. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Freak kicks to Varejao. Now the feed to Freak. Cleveland moving it around. And the layup's good off the glass.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Roten dishes to George. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Freak.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And Indiana shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And George, here we go. Here's Ellis. Misses off the left iron.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he gets it to go. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
That free throw good from Varejao.
2 shots.
Anderson Varejao hits them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hill kicks to Martin. Pick up by Hill. Now the pass to George. He feeds it to Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was up to